morning, good afternoon, or good evening. Stress is a normal part of life, but when it becomes chronic, it can have detrimental effects on our physical and mental health. According to scientific research, stress hormones can downregulate genes and create disease in the long term. This is why it's essential to understand how our thoughts and emotions can trigger the stress response and, in turn, impact our health. Humans have a unique ability to turn on the stress response simply by thought alone. Our neocortex, the part of the brain responsible for advanced cognitive functions, can activate the release of stress hormones like cortisol and adrenaline through our thoughts. This means that our thoughts can make us sick or well. In nature, all organisms can tolerate short-term stress. For instance, a deer being chased by a pack of coyotes can outrun them and return to grazing. The stress response is the body's innate ability to return to balance and order. However, prolonged stress can lead to disease because no organism in nature can live in emergency mode for an extended period. Most of our behavior, emotional reactions, and attitudes are acquired through repetition and become hardwired into our brains, creating a computer-like program. As a result, our conscious mind may desire to be healthy and happy, but our subconscious mind, which governs our behavior, may be programmed differently. When we wake up in the morning, we often begin to think about our problems, which triggers circuits of memories in our brains. These memories are connected to people, things, times, and places, and they evoke emotions. Emotions are the end product of past experiences, and when we recall memories of our problems, we often feel unhappy, sad, or in pain. Our thoughts and emotions create our state of being, and when our state of being is in the past, our future is predictable. The familiarity of the past becomes the predictability of the future. If we can't think greater than how we feel, we're thinking in the past, and we'll keep creating the same life. Our routines and habits become our program, and we lose our free will to change. Waiting for crisis or trauma to make up our minds to change is unnecessary. We can learn and change in a state of pain and suffering or a state of joy and inspiration. When we feel abundant and worthy, we generate wealth. When we feel empowered, we step towards success. When we feel whole, our healing begins. And when we love ourselves and all of life, we create an equal effect. We become creators of our world, not victims. We can change our thinking and emotions and create a new outcome in our lives. The vision of the future is crucial to shaping our thoughts and emotions. If we're not defined by a vision of the future, we'll be predictable in our lives, operating on autopilot. It's essential to focus on positive thinking and a vision of the future to become creators of our reality. In conclusion, our thoughts and emotions can trigger the stress response, leading to disease in the long term. However, we can use our thoughts to promote health and well-being. Short-term stress is normal, but prolonged stress can be harmful. Our habits and past experiences shape our thoughts and emotions, limiting our ability to change. But we can learn and change in any state. Our thoughts and emotions can shape our reality, so it's important to focus on positive thinking and a vision of the future to become creators of our reality. Neurographic art is an innovative and powerful tool for promoting mindfulness and positive thinking. It is a process of creating complex designs by connecting different shapes and lines to create patterns, which can have a therapeutic effect on the brain. Through the use of neurographic art, individuals can learn to shift their focus from negative to positive thoughts, and this can have a significant impact on their behavior. By engaging in this creative process, individuals can enhance their self-awareness and learn to recognize and regulate their emotions. Mindfulness techniques can also be incorporated into the process of creating neurographic art to help individuals develop greater awareness and concentration. Mindfulness can help individuals focus on the present moment, which can be especially beneficial for those who struggle with anxiety or stress. Overall, the practice of neurographic art and mindfulness can help individuals retrain their brains to think positively and behave in ways that support their mental and emotional well-being. By practicing these techniques regularly, individuals can create new neural pathways that support positive thinking and behavior, leading to lasting change and personal growth. The act of rounding off corners in neurographic art is a powerful tool to help change negative thought patterns and promote healing in the body. The simple act of drawing curved lines can be meditative and calming, and when combined with positive affirmations or intentions, it can create a powerful shift in the mind and body. When we focus on positive thoughts while rounding off corners, we activate the parasympathetic nervous system, which helps to reduce stress and promote healing. This is because positive thoughts release chemicals like serotonin and dopamine in the brain, which can help to counteract the negative effects of stress hormones like cortisol. In addition, when we engage in the act of rounding off corners, we are activating different parts of the brain, including the prefrontal cortex, which is responsible for decision-making. The purpose of this video is to provide you with the tools, techniques, and insights necessary to identify, challenge, and ultimately restructure your negative thought patterns. By doing so, you will learn how to cultivate a more optimistic outlook on life, improve your mental well-being, and unlock your full potential. You will gain a deeper understanding of how your thoughts influence your emotions and behaviors, and you will learn practical strategies for reshaping your mindset to one that is characterized by positivity, resilience, and hope. Positive thinking is not merely a fleeting state of mind, rather, it is a powerful force that can profoundly impact every aspect of our lives. Research has shown that individuals who maintain a positive outlook tend to experience better physical health, stronger relationships, and greater success in their personal and professional endeavors. Furthermore, cultivating a positive mindset can enhance our resilience in the face of adversity, enabling us to bounce back from setbacks with greater ease and grace. By adopting a positive perspective, we can reframe challenges as opportunities for growth, and setbacks as valuable learning experiences. In essence, positive thinking is not about ignoring or denying the realities of life. Rather, it is about choosing to focus on the possibilities and opportunities that exist within those realities. It is about approaching life with optimism, gratitude, and a belief in our own ability to overcome obstacles and achieve our goals. At the heart of changing negative thoughts lies the concept of cognitive restructuring, a therapeutic approach aimed at identifying and challenging negative thought patterns and replacing them with more adaptive and empowering beliefs. By learning to recognize and challenge our negative thought patterns, we can break free from self-defeating behaviors and emotions, and cultivate a more balanced and resilient mindset. You will be introduced to a variety of cognitive restructuring techniques, including reframing, challenging negative self-talk, and generating alternative perspectives. These techniques will serve as invaluable tools in your journey towards positive mindset transformation, empowering you to take control of your thoughts and emotions, and create a brighter and more fulfilling future. At the core of negative thought patterns lie cognitive distortions, irrational and exaggerated ways of thinking that can distort our perception of reality. These distortions often arise automatically and unconsciously, shaping our interpretations of events, situations, and ourselves. By identifying and understanding these distortions, we can begin to untangle their grip on our minds and cultivate a more rational and adaptive mindset. One common cognitive distortion is overgeneralization, wherein we draw sweeping conclusions based on limited evidence or single negative experiences. For example, if we fail at a task once, we may conclude that we are inherently incompetent or destined to fail in all similar endeavors. Overgeneralization can lead to a self-perpetuating cycle of negativity, as we interpret subsequent failures as further evidence of our inadequacy. Catastrophizing is another prevalent distortion characterized by the tendency to magnify the significance of negative events and anticipate the worst possible outcomes. We catastrophize when we envision minor setbacks as catastrophic disasters, convincing ourselves that we will never be able to recover from them. This distorted thinking pattern can fuel anxiety and despair, preventing us from effectively coping with challenges and moving forward. All or nothing thinking, also known as black and white thinking, involves viewing situations in extremes with no middle ground or shades of gray. We see things as either perfect or total failures, with no room for nuance or complexity. This rigid and dichotomous thinking style can lead to unrealistic expectations and harsh self-judgment, as we struggle to accept anything less than perfection. Other cognitive distortions include personalization, attributing external events to ourselves without sufficient evidence, emotional reasoning, believing that our emotions reflect objective reality, and should statements, imposing rigid and unrealistic expectations on ourselves and others. These distortions can contribute to feelings of inadequacy, anxiety, and depression, undermining our confidence and well-being. By becoming aware of these cognitive distortions and their impact on our thinking, we can begin to challenge and reframe them. We can learn to question the validity of our negative interpretations, seek alternative perspectives, and cultivate a more balanced and realistic outlook on life. Through practice and persistence, we can liberate ourselves from the grip of negative thought patterns and embrace a mindset characterized by optimism, resilience, and empowerment. Self-awareness is the cornerstone of personal growth and transformation. To challenge and reframe our negative thought patterns, we must first become adept at recognizing them in our own minds. The following self-assessment exercises are designed to help you identify the common cognitive distortions that may be influencing your thinking, as well as the situations and triggers that tend to elicit negative thoughts and emotions. Thought monitoring. Begin by keeping a thought journal or diary, where you can record your thoughts and emotions throughout the day. Whenever you notice yourself experiencing a negative thought or emotion, take a moment to jot it down in your journal. Be as specific as possible, noting the circumstances surrounding the thought, the emotions it evokes, and any associated physical sensations. Here is an example of a way to monitor your thoughts and emotions. By consistently monitoring your thoughts and emotions in this way, you'll begin to identify recurring patterns and themes, shedding light on the underlying beliefs and assumptions driving your negative thinking. Identifying cognitive distortions. Once you've accumulated enough entries in your thought journal, review them to identify common cognitive distortions. Look for patterns such as overgeneralization, drawing broad conclusions based on limited evidence, catastrophizing, magnifying the significance of negative events, and black or white thinking, seeing situations in extremes. Examples of distorted thoughts. I always mess things up. If I don't succeed, it's a total failure. I'll never be good enough. By recognizing these cognitive distortions, you can begin to challenge their validity and reframe your thinking in a more balanced and realistic manner. Reflect on the situations, events, or circumstances that tend to trigger your negative thoughts and emotions. Are there certain people, places, or activities that consistently elicit feelings of anxiety, frustration, or self-doubt? By identifying these triggers, you can develop strategies for managing them more effectively and reducing their impact on your mental well-being. Possible triggers can be something like tight deadlines at work, social situations with unfamiliar people, criticism or negative feedback from others, challenging negative thoughts. Challenging negative thoughts involves questioning the validity and accuracy of our automatic negative thoughts. By critically evaluating the evidence supporting these thoughts and considering alternative explanations or interpretations, we can weaken their hold on our minds and replace them with more realistic and constructive beliefs. Challenging negative thoughts requires us to adopt a curious and objective stance towards our thinking, rather than accepting our thoughts at face value. Example of challenging negative thoughts. Negative thought, I'll never find a job. I'm completely worthless. Challenged thought, is it true that I'll never find a job? Have I considered all the evidence to support this belief? Are there alternative explanations for why I haven't found a job yet? By challenging our negative thoughts in this manner, we can break free from the cycle of self-criticism and defeatism and adopt a more constructive and growth-oriented mindset. Generating alternative perspectives. Generating alternative perspectives involves exploring alternative ways of viewing a situation or problem. By considering multiple viewpoints and possibilities, we can broaden our perspective and escape the narrow confines of negative thinking patterns. Generating alternative perspectives encourages us to challenge the rigid and black and white thinking that often characterizes negative thought patterns and embrace the complexity and nuance of real-life situations. Example of generating alternative perspectives. Negative thought, I'll never be able to lose weight. I'm hopeless. Alternative perspective. While losing weight may be challenging, there are many strategies and resources available to support me in achieving my goals. I can focus on making small, sustainable changes and celebrate progress along the way. By generating alternative perspectives, we can cultivate a sense of hope, optimism, and empowerment, even in the face of adversity. These cognitive restructuring techniques can be applied in various contexts and situations, enabling individuals to challenge and reframe their negative thought patterns and cultivate a more optimistic and resilient mindset. Whether dealing with everyday stressors, interpersonal conflicts, or significant life challenges, cognitive restructuring offers a powerful framework for transforming our thoughts and emotions and enhancing our overall well-being. Here follow more examples to give you an insight into how you can reframe your thoughts into a habit of fighting negative thought patterns and turning them into positive and constructive thought patterns. Transforming "I'll never be successful" into success is achievable with effort and perseverance. Changing "everyone thinks I'm boring" to "some people may not find me interesting, but I have unique qualities that others appreciate." Shifting "I always mess things up" to "mistakes happen, and they provide opportunities for growth and learning." "I'll never find love" can become "finding the right partner takes time, and I am deserving of love and companionship." "I'm a failure because I didn't get the promotion" can be reframed as "not getting this promotion is disappointing, but it doesn't define my worth, and there are other opportunities for growth." "Everyone is judging me" can shift to "some people may have opinions, but their judgments don't determine my value." Explore strategies for cultivating positive thinking habits, with a focus on the power of positive self-talk. Positive self-talk involves using affirming and encouraging language to support and motivate oneself, counteracting negative thoughts and beliefs, and promoting a more optimistic and resilient mindset. By incorporating these strategies into your daily routine, you can harness the transformative power of positive thinking to enhance your mental and emotional well-being. Strategies for cultivating positive self-talk. Positive self-talk is a foundational aspect of cultivating a positive mindset. By consciously choosing to use supportive and empowering language, we can challenge negative thoughts and beliefs, reframe our perspectives, and cultivate a greater sense of self-compassion and resilience. Practice self-compassion. Begin by cultivating a mindset of self-compassion, which involves treating yourself with kindness, understanding, and acceptance, especially in moments of difficulty or distress. Instead of harsh self-criticism or judgment, offer yourself words of encouragement, comfort, and reassurance. Remind yourself that it's okay to make mistakes, face challenges, and experience setbacks, as these are natural and inevitable aspects of the human experience. Example of self-compassionate self-talk. "It's okay to feel overwhelmed right now. Everyone faces challenges from time to time. I'm doing the best I can, and that's enough." Challenge negative self-talk. Actively challenge negative self-talk by identifying and disputing the validity of negative thoughts and beliefs. Whenever you catch yourself engaging in self-critical or defeatist language, pause and question the evidence supporting these thoughts. Look for alternative explanations or perspectives that counteract the negativity and promote a more balanced and constructive outlook. Example of challenging negative self-talk. "Is this thought based on factual evidence, or is it a distorted perception? What would I say to a friend who expressed similar thoughts or beliefs? How can I reframe this thought in a more positive and empowering way?" Use affirmations. Incorporate positive affirmations into your daily routine to reinforce positive beliefs and cultivate a more optimistic mindset. Choose affirmations that resonate with you personally and reflect the qualities or values you wish to embody. Repeat these affirmations regularly, either silently or aloud, to reaffirm your worth, capabilities, and potential for growth. Example of positive affirmations. "I am capable, competent, and deserving of success. I embrace challenges as opportunities for growth and learning. I believe in myself and my ability to overcome obstacles." Focus on strengths and achievements. Shift your focus from perceived weaknesses and failures to your strengths and achievements. Celebrate your successes, no matter how small, and acknowledge your unique talents, skills, and qualities. By cultivating a sense of gratitude and appreciation for your strengths, you can bolster your self-confidence and self-esteem, making it easier to maintain a positive outlook on life. Example of focusing on strengths. I may not be perfect, but I have many strengths and accomplishments to be proud of. I've overcome challenges in the past, and I have the resilience and determination to overcome them again. Practice positive visualization. Engage in positive visualization exercises to imagine yourself succeeding, achieving your goals, and living a fulfilling life. Visualize yourself overcoming obstacles, handling challenges with grace, and experiencing feelings of joy, satisfaction, and fulfillment. By vividly imagining positive outcomes, you can reprogram your subconscious mind to support your goals and aspirations. Example of positive visualization. I close my eyes and imagine myself succeeding in my endeavors. I visualize myself confidently navigating challenges, achieving my goals, and experiencing feelings of pride and satisfaction. I believe in my ability to turn my dreams into reality. Surround yourself with positivity. Surround yourself with positive influences, including supportive friends, mentors, and role models who uplift and inspire you. Seek out environments, activities, and media that promote positivity, optimism, and personal growth. By immersing yourself in a positive and supportive context, you can reinforce your commitment to cultivating a positive mindset and overcome the influence of negative external factors. I seek out uplifting and inspiring people and activities that nourish my spirit and reinforce my positive mindset. I limit exposure to negativity and cultivate an environment that fosters optimism, resilience, and personal growth. Practice gratitude. Cultivate a practice of gratitude by regularly acknowledging and appreciating the blessings and opportunities in your life. Keep a gratitude journal where you can write down 3 things you're grateful for each day, no matter how small or mundane. By focusing on the positive aspects of your life, you can shift your attention away from negativity and cultivate a greater sense of abundance and contentment. Example of practicing gratitude. I take a moment each day to reflect on the blessings in my life and express gratitude for them. I appreciate the simple joys, the supportive relationships, and the opportunities for growth and learning that enrich my life. Mindfulness and meditation exercises to promote positive mindset. Mindfulness and meditation practices offer powerful tools for promoting a positive mindset, fostering self-awareness, and cultivating inner peace and resilience. These practices involve intentionally directing our attention to the present moment, without judgment, and cultivating a sense of acceptance and compassion towards ourselves and others. By incorporating mindfulness and meditation exercises into your daily routine, you can train your mind to focus on the positive aspects of life, develop greater emotional regulation, and experience a profound sense of well-being. There is no better mindfulness exercise than incorporating these restructured thoughts into your neurographic art. Using all these strategies in conjunction with neurographic art is sure to be a very effective way of retraining your brain into thinking more positive. Until next time, stay positive.